Good morning, Dopey, and welcome to yet another edition of Good Morning Dopey, our often shallow and not very deep dive into the daily reflections. My name is Dave. It is 7:02 in the morning. I've been getting up earlier and earlier, and I don't love that. I don't love getting up so early, but I am excited. It is another day. I feel better than yesterday. Yesterday was a bad day. It's interesting. I'm gonna divulge a little information to you guys right now. Yesterday, I was deep in self-centered fear, addicted to, addled by exterior forces, and probably coming off of DopeyCon and Marin and all this bullshit. The high of my whatever it is, bullshit, fake fame shit that isn't, whatever, nothing real, just this shit that pumps everybody up. Like if you post something on Facebook and people like it, or if you have a show and people listen to it or whatever, and you're pumped up with all this bullshit, and then you're let down because your life doesn't necessarily live up to it, or you're expecting the next thing that makes you feel this way. And I don't usually get this programming, but I went to the meeting, and this dude told his story, and he said how he hadn't been to a meeting in so long, and was he even in recovery if he doesn't go to meetings. And he was very honest. Wow, let's see if you can see all the birds. Look. Pretty sweet. And then I realized, you don't have to be great all the time. And then this other dude shared about God, and then, God is such a polarizing topic. Wow, it's getting cold. And it's like, my God is certainly not an entity. My God is a collective, like love or everything or whatever. And if I'm actually working a program, I turn my will over to the care of this thing to restore me to sanity, and I make a decision to do that, and then bang, I felt better. And then we had a nice day yesterday, for the most part, here and there. All right, that's my quick little story. And now I'm going to read the daily reflection. Throughout each day. This is not an overnight matter. It should be continued for our lifetime. During my early years in AA, I saw step 10 as a suggestion that I periodically look at my behavior and reactions. If there was something wrong, I should admit it. If an apology was necessary, I should give one. After a few years of sobriety, I felt I should undertake a self-examination more frequently. Not until several more years of sobriety had elapsed did I realize the full meaning of the 10th step and the word continued. Continued does not mean occasionally or frequently. It means throughout each day. That's very good too. It's like, what kind of a YouTube guy blows his nose in every YouTube video the whole way through? I don't know. Fuck it. Have a good day. Continue to make amends when you fuck up. The other night, last night, me and Linda's brother, who was actually the stage manager for DopeyCon, drove over to our house last night while I was on the phone walking the dog, talking to Ray Brown. I got off the phone with Ray, and me and Lewis decided to make all the meat that Butcher Box had sent me. And we had this feast, and we went to the farm stand, and we bought cauliflower this big, and broccoli, and sweet potatoes, and ribs, and steak, and it was really fun. And we cooked this great dinner, and we all ate. And then after dinner, me and Linda went for a walk, and we locked the kids in the house, and as we're walking, somebody in the neighborhood set off fireworks, and Nora got scared and she called me, but I didn't feel the phone ring in my pocket. I called her back 5 minutes later, and she was hysterical. She She was sure we were dead, and she was so angry that I hadn't answered the phone, but I hadn't felt the phone and called her back immediately. But I feel terrible. Maybe one day when my kids are old, they'll watch these. And if you guys ever watch these, you should know how much I love you. And you are the greatest thing that ever happened to me. And, I want to apologize, but I don't think I really did anything wrong, Nora, if you're watching this in 20 years. I just didn't have the phone. Oh my God, was she upset. But it was also late. And then when I went to the farm stand to buy those cauliflowers and broccoli, they had cookies. And I gorged myself on these big, delicious chocolate chip cookies. They're the kind of cookies that Cookie Monster would eat on Sesame Street. Like big, beautiful brown chocolate chip cookies with gigantic chips. So, I've been eating like a pig. Since Dopey gone, I'm eating like a fucking pig. I probably ate 7 ribs. I had, 4 cookies, giant cookies last night. I mean, not giant, like average cookies, but the package had 6 and I ate 4 of them. Anyway, we all fuck up. Take responsibility for it. Have a good day. Good Morning Dopey's almost done. I look forward to the next thing, and have a beautiful day. Stay strong, and toodles for Chris.